Haven't you ever heard that everyone is free to do whatever they want? Well, it's not that simple in reality, but as long as you don't do anything that violates the rights of others, you should be good to go. This simple logic is something modern women don't understand. Namely, they feel free to sleep around and disrespect guys with lots of inadequacies, but men who do so to women are evil and should be cancelled. A man with preferences is high value, but modern women say he's insecure and can't handle them. It's not like he can't handle modern women, but rather he doesn't want to. The rise of passport bros is just a byproduct of how entitled and disagreeable modern women are. Although the grass is not necessarily greener on the other side, at least women in other places are more traditional and better partners as opposed to combative women.
You heard the thing about the passport thing? The guys that travel because, like, let's say a guy from Canada that wants a traditional woman, a more traditional relationship.
Qui mange mon
They probably would like that.
sont méchants.
So you don't like that?
Non.
Okay.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
In today's video, you'll learn about why men prefer going overseas to find partners, why modern women hate them, and what caused men to take drastic measures like that. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. First, an honorary pick to MGTOW Path, he quoted Kevin Samuels. Making a man in your present pay for mistakes from your past equals no future. Couldn't have said it more eloquently and concisely, but now my main shout out goes to Michael saying, modern women need to embrace this quote. Pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame. Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. What a fitting saying for the behavior we see out of modern women. And by the way, if you guys want some good life lessons, go watch that show instead of wasting your time in a future divorce settlement. Anyways, don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video. Embrace your masculinity. Let's think for a moment about all the things men do to improve themselves. Grooming, exercising, working, reading, learning about female nature, being kind towards others, and the list goes on. Many guys are indeed very handsome, smart, and financially well off. They look like 10 out of 10 men, but when they start relationships with modern women, they feel disrespected, utilized, and out of place. After being respected in your field and working your ass off, you probably don't want girls who drag you down or call you names. This is the current state of the modern world, especially in the West. As a man, you might become hyper-successful, but oftentimes, that isn't enough to get a good, loyal chick who wants to be traditional. The days of beautiful families and committed relationships are pretty much gone, and men are being disappointed. Once you're well established, you won't tolerate anyone destroying everything you worked for. Passport bros are tired of modern women because they ask for a long list of requirements. Even if a guy ticks all the boxes, they reserve the right to dump him in favor of another guy at any given time. This has lots to do with the quote-unquote female liberation movement, which has given women the liberty to sleep around and even be 304s. Some men out there are faithful and loyal, so they won't accept a woman who sleeps around and offers zero loyalty. This wicked dating scene is causing men and women equally to believe that sleeping around is fine, but the outcasts like passport bros prefer not playing by these rules. As a consequence, they go to places where women are traditional and non-argumentative.
She's not younger than me, she's not skinnier than me, and she's not prettier than me. Then why couldn't it just be me?
Because she's softer than you. She's quieter than you. She doesn't yell at me, call me an idiot, or tell me to shut up all the time. She listens to me. She's nice to me. She doesn't make me feel like the only thing stopping her from being happy is me.
The scene showcases perfectly why men prefer other women over modern women. Putting this topic aside for a moment, let's recall something basic. Anyone who has been decently educated and raised knows that blaming others is a waste of time. These modern women claim they are boss ladies as well as strong and independent women, but in reality, they're incapable of thinking for themselves. They just parrot narratives someone else has installed in their brains, including the idea that men ain't shit and women are always right. If you've watched my content long enough, chances are you know that modern women prefer being right over being happy. They might be bitter, disagreeable, combative, and masculine, so they never get guys to commit. However, instead of analyzing their mistakes, it's the man's fault for not choosing them. Well, girls, smart men are not going for low-hanging fruit. Modern-day women have their heads in the clouds, which makes the average Joe have a hard time in the current dating scene. A God-fearing, hard-working man making around $50,000 a year is not cool. These women want six-figure guys, traditional men, and multiple benefits and resources from the opposite gender. If a man doesn't tick one of these boxes, he's doomed to failure and even heartbreak. Plus, why bother trying to convince or court a woman who feels like the prize when she's not even dating material? Moreover, when you try to use common sense and logic, you're pretty much the devil incarnate.
I've got a diamond chain on my neck. It's worth a lot of money, yeah? If I decide to go walk around in the middle of the night in some hood place and I get robbed, who is going to feel sorry for me if I had it swinging around my neck? End of the day, I know what I'm doing, so it puts myself in a scenario.
Exactly.
I should be able to go anywhere in the world and wear what I want, but we don't, right? So if I've got a daughter and my sister, I'm going to teach them and say, babes, you should be able to wear what you want, do what you want, and go where you want. But we live in a world where there's some evil people around. There's some demons, right? This is how you teach your kids. You don't teach them that everything in the world should be fine, everything should be okay. You teach them the dangers and potential what can happen. What you guys do is, you guys say, you know what, nothing matters in life. We go out there, and when something bad happens, then you want to scream, woe is me. I'm saying, actually, look at it from a different perspective. We should be doing things, we should be mitigating scenarios and things that can potentially happen. That's all I'm saying.
Modern women prefer feeling liberated, aka dressing however they want no matter where they are, over being traditional. Shockingly, these same women want a traditional guy, namely a provider, protector, and all that good stuff. And guess what? These women wouldn't let their daughters dress provocatively during the middle of the night in dangerous zones. However, ideology rules over common sense, so saying this simple truth is considered misogyny and oppression. In other countries where more people have real problems such as poverty, unsafety, and feeding families, women tend to be more agreeable and cooperative, and the father figure plays a central role. A man in the West has it difficult to be the head of the household because, at any given time, the woman can use false allegations to ruin his life. A man setting boundaries is pretty much an emotional abuser, but a girl playing the victim role must be believed no matter what. Given how insanity has infected the minds of modern women, men prefer going for other women, namely those who meet certain simple requirements such as cooking, cleaning, being housemakers, and cooperative, etc.
Okay. We would not if we had an issue with them. Our dating preferences are our preferences. Just like you have the prerogative as a woman to date a man that makes a certain amount of money, a height, income, whatever it is, no one bats an eye. We are free to choose who we want to hook up with and date. Like, what the hell? Like, there's nothing wrong with having preferences. Why is it when men have preferences considered discrimination, but when a woman has preferences, she's championed for it?
Myron is spot on here. Although he's talking about not dating black women, the underlying idea is very simple. A man's preferences are discrimination no matter what. But fortunately, men are waking up to this political correctness scam that does men more harm than good. Come to think of it, why is a girl with standards praised, but why is a man with standards demonized? If a man prefers traditional women, who can be found rather overseas than in the Western world, chicks should just mind their business. If they're so good, they wouldn't need to shame the competition. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Why do you think modern women shame passport bros? Would you become a passport bro or rather stay single? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Until next time.